A brand new teaser film for Coronation Street has two characters confronting each other with a terrifying discovery. In the next episodes, Summer and Nina remember a spooky event that happened the night they used LSD, but they wonder whether it was a drug-induced hallucination. Earlier in the plot, Gary unexpectedly broke up with Maria when Lou Malice plotted to separate them, endangering their love. Even though Gary told Maria he would be. After spending over 3 weeks at his mother's house, he has suddenly disappeared, leaving Maria more alarmed. The characters are unaware that Gary is in the hospital, comatose, after a vicious attack by an unknown assailant. In a recently released scene, Summer suggests that Gary's disappearance on the same day may simply be coincidental. However, Na, who is obviously scared, maintains that their encounter wasn't a dream. Nina is worried, but Summer declines to. Nina was forced to accept her friend's firing since she didn't believe it. Even though the girls know that Gary is gone, they are unaware that he is battling for his life in a coma. Did Summer and Nina assist in Gary's attack, or was the enigmatic lady who paid him a visit involved? The truth will be revealed in an impending flashback. Actor Mikey North discussed Gary's developing bond with Lou and his increasing separation from Maria, saying, Gary feels that something deeper is occurring, and he starts to question Maria's account of what happened, which heightens the tension and draws him further to Lou. He said, he sympathizes with Lou and can connect to some of her tale. A part of Gary wants to shield Lou after seeing how violent Mick could be, but Maria doesn't trust her. Just a single moment. Gary doesn't understand what Lou is really doing, but Maria does. There will undoubtedly be more warfare in the future. Nina from Coronation Street begins to piece, with a fresh teaser, the truth about what she and Summer did. The growing tension between Nina Lucas and Summer Spellman as they continue to cope with the psychological fallout from a drug-fueled night they can hardly recall is shown in a newly released sneak clip from Coronation Street. The two, still in shock, are plagued by jumbled memories and mounting fear. A terrifying notion starts to take shape as they try to piece together what happened that night. Was the dark figure? In fact, do they remember Gary Windass? Was it more than a drug-induced vision if it was? Could they have been unaware of their involvement in something horrible? Is it the reason Gary has disappeared now? Na is overcome with regret and afraid that they could have contributed to Gary's abduction. While they're at Roy's, she shares her worries with Summer, who attempts to minimize them by saying they should ignore them and blame it on drug-induced disorientation. But Na isn't persuaded. In the meanwhile, when Maria calls the police, Gary is formally reported missing. Lissa wonders whether it may be Gary when Detective Sergeant Kit tells Maria that a guy has been brought to the hospital in a coma. But when Kit subsequently reveals it's not him, that notion is rejected. However, he promises Maria that he will keep looking into it. Ninat is feeling more and more burdened by uncertainty now that Gary's absence has been officially acknowledged but remains a mystery. Her nervousness intensifies after listening. Maria acknowledges that since June 23, the night she and Summer are concerned about, Gary has not completed any transactions. Nod isn't comforted by Summer's attempt to tell her that there haven't been any reports of an assault. Gary is still asleep in the hospital while a nurse tells a guest that Chan is improving. However, who is the unidentified lady seated behind Gary? And why does she conceal his true identity? As truths come to light, future flashbacks will start to disclose what happened that fateful night. There is no doubt that the truth will eventually come to light. Kevin from Coronation Street is revealed for concealing a significant secret. As his latest lie starts to come apart, Kevin Webster is on the verge of getting into trouble. When he received the testicular cancer diagnosis early this year, his life drastically changed. Kevin was devastated to learn that the disease had spread after having one testicle removed during surgery. Ever since then, he has been receiving chemotherapy. Doctors officially declared him cancer-free this week. Even if the news is positive, Kevin starts to worry about his brother Carl and his wife, Abby's increasing intimacy. He lies to Abby about the fact that he still needs further therapy because he is envious and insecure. As contradictions in Kevin's tale start to show in later scenes, his fiction begins to unravel. Carl accidentally reveals the truth when talking about his diagnosis by stating that Kevin received a clean bill of health, but Abby continues to think her husband is receiving medical care. Abby encourages Kevin